Welcome to another improvised jam session. These are jams that I'm doing on an almost daily basis, just based on what I feel like playing that day. And every day it's fresh, something different. If there's a style of music I want to play, I make a backing track. So everything you hear is made by me and on GarageBand. I usually come up with the track, early in the morning, and then right after I'm done with it, I am jamming to it while it's still fresh and I'm enthusiastic. I do not like repeating myself. This is one of the problems I had with playing in live bands. I got very tired of repeating the same songs all the time, even though we did get to jam on some of them, but it was just this repetition that got really boring. So I'm actually much better off now not being in a band, because I get to stretch out and do my own thing, and that's what it's all about. Improvisation is key. Improvisation is life. That is what I require to keep going. It really keeps me sane and keeps me healthy, and I hope it does for you too. Music therapy is invaluable, and I'm getting so many comments from people that are using my music to treat themselves, make themselves feel better, either treating depression or sickness or recovery or sleeplessness, just general mood enhancement, because it's sending dopamine right through your body if you really get into it, and I am getting into it. So if you feel it like I feel it, you're going to get the same benefits out of it. And I am right in the zone every single second that I play. I do not play bored, and when I'm disinterested, I stop playing. So that's why my jams can vary in time length, but usually I try to keep them at least an hour, and I think my max was 4 hours. So I'm doing something nobody else is doing on YouTube. Improvising live on guitar. There are lots of people put up extended, music tracks, but these are mostly just generated by computer. So if you appreciate improvisation, please support on the links with Patreon or PayPal tip, and you can even join through YouTube. Now have a join button there to get a monthly membership for $5. And just remember that I only get 70% of this income. YouTube is taking 30%. So I have a couple other tiers in there for guitar lessons as well. But you can also get this through the Patreon. I've got my t-shirt link up there as well. And you can also request a song for $100. I'll do any song you want, dedicate it to anyone you want. Makes a great birthday gift. And you get at least a full hour of improvisation over, a song that you like. It's not going to be exactly like the original. I'm going to try to make my own thing out of it. So I just want to put this video up there so everybody kind of knows where I'm coming from. I'm still posting busking videos. I'm finding that still the busking videos get the majority of views, and often my improvised videos do not get a lot of views. So I think I'm playing to a very select audience. And for those of you that are in that audience, and I would count that as maybe 300 to 600 people who watch my at-home videos, I really thank you for your support, and I'm glad that you appreciate what I'm doing. It's good to know that some people are getting something out of this. Unfortunately, there's no drama or confrontation going on in my improvised videos from home, and that is the main reason they don't get a lot of views. Because if I post a confrontation with somebody on the street, that can easily go up to 2 million views, and it has absolutely nothing to do with music. It's just kind of like watching a car accident as you go by. And unfortunately, YouTube pushes a lot of this kind of thing. Negativity sells. It's the same with news media. So the real creativity is what I'm trying to do, and that's in my improv and my original songs, which you can also download on Bandcamp. So I hope you go there and support if you enjoyed the song. I've put little reminders in my videos. I don't know how much people are seeing these, and just letting you know that guitar really is my only income right now. I'm working full-time on YouTube, posting crazy amount, like 30 to 40 live performances a month. I think that has value, and especially as it's original. So if you also agree with that, check out my links and help me support. I've been playing now almost 50 years. Only this year have I actually started to get some hits on YouTube from my viral videos. I was maybe 3,000 subscribers at the beginning of the year. Now I'm at 67,000. But keep in mind that also doesn't mean anything, because the majority of these people are also not watching me. I don't know. A lot of people seem to have signed up, but they don't watch. My average views now go from like 300 to 1,000. So I could use as much support as possible, and check out my PayPal tip links, or buy me a coffee if that's easier. And if you want guitar lessons, you want to learn my attitude towards music and some tips and techniques, how to be a better player. If you want to learn a particular song, I'll show you the chords, soloing techniques, fingerstyle techniques, everything that makes me me. And a lot of that has to do with being yourself. So I'm not going to be doing what every other teacher is doing on YouTube, which is generally always the same approach. Most people are just pushing songs and how to learn certain songs. And while I'd like to do that, I also want to push your personality, because that is what makes you special and makes you different from any other player. You got to get your own style. So if you're interested in that, check out my lesson options. Everything's in there in the links, and you can join YouTube membership as well. I'm going to keep doing this as long as I'm physically able. So, guitar is really my life. So I'm glad you're along for the ride. I'll talk to you soon.